Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with the one and only head of the British Boxing Board of Control, Robert Smith. Robert, sir, how you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Very good to speak to you. Good to see a big-time boxing return in Birmingham, a place that's often reserved for small hall shows, but the Sky Boxer believe that they can resurrect maybe the market for boxing in Birmingham. How do you feel about the potential of boxing being big and back in the city?
We're very pleased because Birmingham is a big boxing city. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. It's always been a dinner show area, but there's been big shows here. But we hope we can bring them back again, and I think the success of tonight will just looks really good. So I hope we can do it again.
Any standout memories?
Not really at the moment, but it's been a good show. So you know.
Well, no, I mean from fights in Birmingham in the past, maybe Chris Eubank Jr., Nigel Benn.
I go back many years. You know, to Colin Jones, Don Curry, for Christ's sake. It's a long time before you were born, I'm sure. But no, Birmingham's been a great city for boxers. Had to travel to London when I was younger, but more than likely, hopefully, we can bring something back here.
On to other matters, first of all, just the decision on Fabio Wardley versus Fraser Clark being ordered. A lot of people thought that maybe David Adelaide would be ordered ahead of Fraser Clark, but the choice has been Fraser. Can you tell us the thought behind that decision?
Quite simple. We were given a request to consider him, and they considered him, and that was it. So, quite simple.
In terms of other news as well, the main news that's been in the headlines for a long time is the news regarding Conor Benn. Conor Benn has offered an apology in terms of his behaviour towards the boxing community. Have you seen that apology? What have you made of that apology from Conor Benn?
It doesn't really make a lot of difference to us. We're going through the proper process at the moment. He's obviously been advised what he's done before, and I hopefully now he's been advised differently, and we're going through the proper procedure. We want Conor Benn back. Conor Benn's a great talent. There's no reason why he can't come back, but he's got to go through the proper procedure with UCAD. Once that's done, we'll see where we are.
In terms of that process, where are we with it? How deep into the process, in terms of the outcome regarding Conor Benn's case, where are we with it?
I can't tell you more than I've already told you. UCAD and Conor Benn's lawyers are dealing with it. UCAD act on our behalf. I haven't seen any paperwork. I don't know what's been sent to UCAD. UCAD will deal with it, and they'll advise us afterwards.
There was some movement in the last couple of weeks regarding people sparring with Benn and the repercussions that they may face if they do choose to spar with Benn in the country. Can you lay out what the terms are in terms of people sparring with Benn if they do choose to do that?
No, I'll deal with the licence holders individual, not on social media.
Are there repercussions available to fighters if they are found to be sparring with Benn? What are they if they are sparring with him?
As I've said, I'll deal with the licence holders. I don't need to deal with social media.
Okay, fair enough. The other thing I want to talk about is Ian John Lewis. Ian John Lewis had an article recently. He felt that he was kind of scapegoated after the Taylor versus Cattrall decisions were made. I just wonder how you felt about Ian John Lewis's comments about his feelings in the aftermath of that fight.
Very disappointed with what Ian said, but we're going through a legal process, and I can't say any more.
When do you anticipate that legal process to finish? I suppose with Ian.
We have a legal process. We'll deal with it. No speculation. You're asking for speculation. Everybody here is asking me for interview speculation. There's no speculation. We'll deal with it, and the result will be administered after that.
Just in terms of the state of British boxing right now, look, I suppose all this kind of puts a bit of a negative light on it. Do you feel that?
It doesn't. No. You got that wrong. It doesn't. We've got a great show tonight. We've had a fantastic year. We've had a couple of problems, a few problems. Let's deal with the problems. But look at boxing as a whole. Boxing as a whole is doing very well in this country. And we're taking John Ryder's gone to Mexico to fight for the undisputed world championship. That's a great achievement. Boxing is doing well. We have a few issues, not major issues, but issues. They'll be dealt with in due course. No speculation, they'll be dealt with in due course.
That's a fair point, but do you feel that then the situations have been blown out of proportion? Is that how you feel?
I think we should let the authorities deal with it properly without people like your good self doing your job, I understand, speculating. And I can't speculate. Let's just deal with these situations. No problem at all. We get to the right decision at the end, take it off from there.
Okay, Robert, I appreciate you can't speak any further on that. Thank you for speaking to Seconds Out, sir. Much appreciated. Cheers.